Hi, welcome in. Today, I'm going to be asking you some really personal questions, okay? Is that okay with you? I mean, that's why you're here, right? So, it should be okay with you, surely. Okay, so, starting off easy. Number one, what is your name? Your name. And can you spell that for me? Great. That's amazing. Thank you. And what is your birthday? Okay. Perfect. Yeah, that's great. That's amazing. Okay. Now, getting into more questions. What makes you feel happy? Okay. Really? Great. No, that's amazing. That's such a good answer. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with me. And for your next question, what makes you feel relaxed, okay? So like, for example, for me, bubble baths make me feel relaxed, okay? So what makes you feel like just your most relaxed self? Oh, okay. That's great. Okay. Yeah, that's very good. That's a good answer. I mean, there's no wrong answers here. These are all about you personally, so it doesn't really matter. But great, okay. Yeah, you can't really fail this. Okay. Then what makes you feel stressed out? So for me, for that one, it's when my cats are doing something bad, like eating food they're not supposed to, for example. That stresses me out. Yeah, so what's something that like stresses you out? Great, okay. No, that's amazing. Perfect. Okay. I've got that down here. That would stress me out too, honestly. So, yeah, totally valid. Okay. What do you like to do in your free time? Yeah, okay. Oh, that sounds interesting. And how long have you been doing that for? Okay, great. That's a long time. That's good. That's amazing. Okay, and what is your favorite, like, book, movie, or TV show? I don't know if you have a preference for, like, books or movies or TV shows, but you can just pick one. What is your favorite? Like, the one that you just always go back to? Or you can answer for all three if you'd like. All three? Okay. Book. Then movie. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. And TV show. Okay, that's really cool. How long is that one? Oh, that's a long one. Okay, cool. Very cool. I haven't heard of that one. No, maybe I'll check it out. Thank you. Yeah, what is it about? Oh, that's very interesting. That does seem very cool. Maybe I definitely will check that out then, okay? Great, thank you so much for that. Okay, now moving on to our next question. What is your earliest childhood memory? If you have a lot of trauma, this might not be as early as some other people's, but it's totally fine. Okay, and about how old do you think you were for that memory? Okay, great. No, that's great. That's amazing. That's good to know. Great, yeah. No, it is definitely totally normal to not have super early memories. Some people do, some people don't. That's okay. What is a life lesson you think everyone should know? Oh, okay, that's a very good life lesson. And where did you learn? How did you learn that life lesson? Oh, okay, interesting. Well, that's a good life lesson to have. Okay. Do you believe in love at first sight? Yes or no? Okay, why is that your answer? Okay, very interesting. Alright, thank you for sharing that with me. There's, again, no wrong answers here. These are just about you, your personal opinion and preferences, that's all. Okay. If you could live anywhere in the world, in the whole wide world, where would it be? Okay. And why did you pick there? Oh, I didn't know that. That's so interesting. Okay. I think that's a great choice and a great reason. Thank you for sharing that with me. No, that's amazing. Thank you. Okay. Would you ever travel to space? Yes or no? Okay. Why is that your answer? Okay. I think that's a very valid answer. Yeah, that's a really valid reason. Thank you for sharing that with me. Yeah, you're doing so good. You're doing so great. No, thank you for answering all of these questions. I know it's a lot. I know there's a lot of them. So thank you for being patient and answering all of them. You're doing such a great job. Yeah. Okay. What is something that you've always wanted to do, but you have not learned how to do it yet? Like something you wanted to learn how to do. Sorry, I didn't phrase that well. What is something you've always wanted to learn, but haven't? Okay. And why? What has held you back from doing that? Okay, that makes sense. No, yeah, that totally makes sense. Do you feel like there's anything that you could do to make it so that that's something that's more easy for you to learn? It's okay if not. There's no wrong answers here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Great. Okay, moving on. What is something in your life that changed you forever? So this could be an event that happened, something somebody told you. You know, there's no kind of constraints here. Okay. Perfect. No, that's great. You're doing so great. Thank you. Thank you. what is your favorite thing that you own? Okay. Why is that your favorite? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a great reason. Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing that with me. Now, do you believe in astrology? Okay. Okay. And do you know what your sign is? Great, okay. No, that's great. That's perfect. I don't need that much information about it. Yeah. Me? Mine, I'm actually a Capricorn. So, according to astrology, if you believed in it, of course, I am hardworking and very money oriented, but that is my moon, or my sun. I am also a Pisces moon, so I'm very emotional, and I'm an Aquarius rising, which means I'm very kind of like eccentric and like weird and funky. I don't need all of yours if you don't have them. No, just the main one is fine. You can definitely tell me if you want to. If you know the other ones, though, that's totally up to you. Yeah. Okay. What is the most adventurous thing that you've ever done? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. And how did that even like happen? What made you be like, oh, I'm gonna go do this thing? Okay, yeah, very cool. Okay, no, that's great. That's amazing. That's crazy, but I mean, it's your life, you know, and that is quite adventurous, I will say. No, that's great. Thank you for sharing that. What is something that you do every single day that makes you feel good? So that can be helping somebody else, that can be, just waking up and having your morning coffee. Something that I try to do is I try to clean my house, and my bedtime routine is kind of like the same. I run the vacuum near the litter boxes, I mop near the litter boxes, make sure there's no dirty laundry, no dirty dishes, everything's put in the dishwasher, and the dishwasher is running if it's full. That's what I like to do. That's something that makes me feel really good because I wake up the next day and my house is clean. And then I also, in the mornings, always make my bed so that my house always looks nice. I make sure there's no dirty laundry on the floor at the end of the night before I go to bed, because I'm definitely somebody that, like, if my little hamper is not right next to me, my dirty laundry it's not going in there. No, it's just not. I definitely prefer to just leave it where it is and I clean it up later. So now I have to set aside time to clean it, which is what I do at the end of the night. That's part of my bedtime routine. And then I know that I'm getting in bed when I turn all my lights off, and I have on 2 little flower lights that I have. So I have one with 3 heads on it, and it has blue, orange, and pink, I think, on it. And then the other one is just pink, and it makes me feel so good. Those are my little night lights. So, do you have anything like that? And it doesn't have to be that exactly. Again, like coffee in the morning, doing something kind for somebody, going to the gym, like just something that makes you feel good and like feel happy. Okay. Oh, that's so great. That's perfect. No, that's exactly what I was looking for. That's great. Again, no wrong answers here, okay? So don't stress about that. Sorry, need a little water break. Thank you. Okay. Now, do you you believe in aliens? And if so, do you believe they're in space or in the ocean? Okay. I know that one's kind of a weird question, but you would be surprised what information you can learn about somebody by asking this question. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much for answering that. I know. Thank you for humoring me. What is a secret talent that you have that not many people know about? I know that one's kind of a hard one. It is. It's kind of like a more difficult one to think about. I can whistle with my hands. I'm not going to do it right now. That would be quite loud. But I can put my hands together and I can like blow into them and it makes a little whistling noise, and then I can make it sound like a bird, I guess, when you go like this. I don't know, maybe it's like a type of bird call. I don't know. But I can do that. That's my random little secret talent. It also sounds like a train whistle sometimes, depending on like how good I can get at. You thought of something? Okay, great. Okay. Okay. Okay, great. Yeah. Okay, we only have like a couple more questions. I know, just bear with me, okay? I know, so many questions. Yeah, I know. It's okay. Okay. If you could meet anybody, dead or alive, who would it be and why? Yeah, it doesn't have to be a famous person. It doesn't have to be somebody that you know. It can be anybody in the whole world that has ever existed. Okay, and why is that? Oh, okay. Interesting. I haven't heard that one before, okay. Yeah, that's a good answer. No, I like that answer. I've never even thought about that. That's a very good answer. Good job. Okay. Very unique. Maybe you are also a little bit of an Aquarius. What is something that you are grateful for today? Me? I am grateful for talking with you today, of course, and being able to ask you these questions and for you answering all of them. What are you grateful for? Okay. That's great, okay. Well, that's a very good answer. Thank you for answering that. No, you're doing so amazing, and I am so appreciative of you taking the time to answer all of my questions. So I just have one more question for you today, okay? Now, really think about it, okay? What does the perfect day look like for you? And that can be something right now, or, like it doesn't have to be constrained to just right now. Like, manifest, like, your ideal day. What does that look like for you? Okay. Okay, yeah, this one takes a little bit longer to answer. Okay. This is great. This is so good. Keep going, please. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Great. Oh, that was so amazing. Thank you so much for that information. I loved how in-depth and thorough that was. That was so amazing. This information will definitely come in so handy for us. Thank you so much for answering it. I hope you have an amazing day today, and I hope that you have one kind thing that you can do for somebody today.